Hey there, welcome to Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie. My name's Jonathan Wolf. So what? Who cares? This is like the dumbest, stupidest intro ever. But I don't care. Anyway, let's get started. Game 1 is empty because I was practicing on Game 2 just to get acclimated with the new controls on the Xbox Live version. So, here we go. Spooky. Except, you know, not particularly. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't think of anything to say. This is so stupid. I'm a huge fan of this game and I can think of nothing to say. I don't know what's wrong. It's really pathetic. Check out the funny dialogue though, okay? Why, it's called the end of day. She really takes my breath away. Oh, she's so gross. No, seriously, she is. What do you mean? You cheating on me, dingbat! See, I would have to beg to differ there, but she's definitely better than Grunty, I suppose. They're pretty hard up around Spiral Mountain, though, so, you know, guess that's the best they can do. Okay, yeah, I'm really off to a really pathetic start. I may not even keep this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You know, what the heck. I'm never gonna get to it if I don't just jump into it, you know? And post commentary just seems so stupid, really, sometimes. Because I'm not, like, into it or whatever. Anyway, there's Tootie, and here's Bottles, who, for some reason, knows her, but doesn't know Banjo. It's really weird. Anyway. Where are you going? Her big lazy brother is going to take her on an adventure! Except it's more of an adventure than she ever expected. Now watch Bottles be completely blind here in a minute. Oh no, first we have to look and see how lazy he really is. This is Banjo, our hero, and Kazooie, his sidekick, who does a lot of the work. And Gruntilda the Witch is, of course, our main enemy. And, yeah. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Hello, is he an idiot? I mean, does that look like Banjo to you? Up there in the sky, it must be a bear, but no, it's not. It's a witch, just like that big head over there. Jeez. So stupid. Bottles. Yeah, I'm not a Bottles fan. Not a Bottles fan at all. Yeah, okay. Somebody help, because I'm useless. Pick up now. Come on. I could skip this, but I figured, you know, for first time Banjo-Kazooie people, they'd want to see this or something. I don't know. Banjo-Kazooie people? I don't even know what that means. But anyway, if you've never played the game, then you'll want to have seen that or something. I don't know. But anyway, now we have control of Banjo, and for a moment, all he can do is hop around like an idiot. Look. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. He runs around in circles, he crouches, that's it. That's all he can do. But in a moment, you're going to see a miracle happen. Watch. Yeah, Bottles, you have no idea who he is all of a sudden. I'm Bottles. I'm blind. I'm Banjo, and this here's my buddy Kazooie. You should talk. Exactly. Yeah, come on. Oh, I could like hold the button down to make him go faster. I forgot about that. Ha ha ha. Yeah, calm down. Where did she go? She flew up to her mountain where it's really dangerous. Yada yada yada. Now wait, watch this. If I hit A, then I have to go around and learn all these moves from him, right? But if I press B, check this out. This is so cool. Watch this. Decline. We are definitely good enough, right? So check it out. Now all of a sudden, he's good at stuff. Look, he can roll. He can claw swipe. Okay, so it's like moving forward and hitting B is a roll. Okay. Standing still or moving very slowly and hitting B, that's a claw swipe. Okay. If you jump and jump again, you do the feathery flap. Okay. If you hold one of the trigger buttons, or bumpers, or whatever you want to call them, and press A, you do the flap flip. Okay. It's like back flip in Super Mario. What else? Oh, A and B, rat-a-tat-rap. Crouch and B. Beat barge. Okay. Pretty cool, huh? Okay. So yeah, I skipped all the freaking moleholes by doing that, but now let me get up here on his house, and we'll get our first. He quit being retarded. I get our first power up. Not power up, our first bonus item, which is an extra life. So now we're at 4. Doesn't really come into play all that much, to be honest with you. You know, basically it's pretty easy at the beginning, although watch me be like a complete idiot and blow it. But yeah. So what else didn't I explain? Oh, the camera controls are on the right analog stick. Push down on it and you pull the camera away. Push forward and it comes in, and push it again, it's a little bit closer. And if you press the Y button, you can use it to look around and see what's around you, but that doesn't usually come in that handy unless you just completely can't see and you need to look for something. Okay, there's Topper, I believe his name is. We'll get rid of him, and there's a honeycomb piece which gives you health. Now, if I hadn't skipped Bottle's training, he'd be telling us that you can jump back and forth with the feathery flap and blah blah blah. But we're just going over here for this. Flap flip up here and get an extra honeycomb piece. Exactly. Okay, so earlier I believe I was saying B to roll, but like I'm an idiot. It's actually X. I'm thinking of like an N64 controller or something. So jump and X is rat-a-tat-rap, X while moving is roll, X while standing still is claw flip. Okay, so ignore all that stuff I said about B, because I'm not even sure B does anything, except maybe, oh yeah, for A's when you want to shoot him backwards. Okay, anyway, there's Ball the Onion. We're gonna get rid of him really quickly because he's useless. And what? Oh, here we would have learned about swimming, so I might as well show you that. You can swim on the surface indefinitely, except in Rusty Bucket Bay, but we'll worry about that later. You will press X to dive, and you will hold X to let Kazooie propel us with her wings, but if you hold A, Banjo can propel with its feet, and that's good for just maneuvering. Kazooie can be a little hard to control. Well, you know, doing the X propelling there. Anyway, I'm down here to get this other honeycomb piece, and we'll go back. As you see, you only have a certain amount of oxygen, or like they drown and die, so you don't want to do that. But that only comes into play like a couple of times, I think, in the game, where you have to go underwater pretty deeply, like in Clanker's Cavern. Don't like those parts myself. They're just a little nerve-wracking for me. That was Collywobble. He's also useless. Want to get the extra honeycomb pieces that are around here. That's why I'm killing so much time. So we'll go over here and beat barge these rocks so that we can get extra honeycomb piece number 3. You can obviously get them in any order. I'm just trying to keep a running count in my head. But there you go, number 3. And we'll get out of here, and there's Ball again, and we don't care. Okay. Now, go up here and get another extra honeycomb piece from another collywobble. That's 4. Now, the next 2 are in this general direction. One is at the top of a tree and the other is across some jumps by the waterfall. Funny thing about those jumps is for some reason they seem easier in this version. I'm not sure why. I almost think they put them a little closer together or something, because I was test running the N64 version and for some reason could not get across those jumps, but then my controller was messing up a little bit too. But as you can see, it's just really simple now. I mean, I don't even have to feather flat there just to get that, and get this extra 1 up as well. But now as you can see, we have an extra bar in our power meter. It's an extra hit that we can take. Yeah, NCS was saying something like you could get by the whole game on 5 honeycomb pieces, probably. He's a lot better player than me, so I'm glad to get as many bar upgrades as I can. So I'll definitely be trying to get all the extra honeycomb pieces and what have you. Okay, let's see what Bottles has to say here. You sure are, Goggle Boy. Oh, Bottle Boy this time. She's always got a name for him, doesn't she? Okay, look out for me inside. Yes, we'll have to go to his molehills in the different worlds. You can't skip those, unfortunately. But he will teach us some pretty cool moves, so it kind of makes up for him being an idiot. Okay, you can see Gruntilda's got her evil plan into effect already. Fat egg. Oh my gosh. So yeah, the dialogue is pretty funny in this game. Some of it's a little childish, but you know, all of us are a little childish at heart, so it's kind of funny. Pretty much to everybody, I would think. Klungo there, as you can see, doesn't play a big role in this game. He plays a little bit bigger role in Tui, and which is the sequel, and Grunty's Revenge, which is a horrible Game Boy Advance game that they made, but my buddy Docs did an LP of that on our live stream. Here's our first Jiggy, by the way. But yeah, he'll be uploading that to YouTube eventually, so keep an eye out for that, because he actually makes it halfway decent, or at least for it to appear that way. But I wouldn't recommend playing the game unless you have, you know, a way to play it on your computer with save states. I won't say what that is, but you know, it rhymes with Dimulator. Yeah, anyway, we'll go up here and complete our first picture. Jigsaw puzzle, whatever. And let's see. Yes, Bottle, we know. The first jigsaw piece. Okay. Okay. And that opens the way to Mumbo's Mountain, our first world. Isn't that exciting? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I don't know. I should be keeping an eye on the time, I suppose, because I don't really know when these are going to get stopped and started in editing, but I'm basically going to try to record several in a row. So if I don't say hi and bye at the right places, it's going to sound weird, so I'm just not going to until I know that I'm done for the day. So yeah.